So hey everybody, today I want to show off a few new features related to scene organization and applying materials. Now the scene outliner on the left is not exactly a new feature, but there's a bunch of new enhancements that I've added recently. So probably the biggest new feature I've added is the ability to create groups. With a selection you can hit Control G and that will create a group in the outliner. It gives it a default name like group number 1 here, and you can double click to give it a custom name. You can also name individual solids or even individual curves if you want, double clicking again, typing in what you want. And the outliner has the ability to show and hide objects and groups as well as lock them for selection, just as before. Now, Plasticity for a while has had a little material system, so you can set the color and the metallic roughness of an object as you like. Now you have to be in render mode normally to see these colors. Render mode uses an HDRI. Let me tweak this just a little bit. You'll also notice there's a little dot, a little color preview in the outliner which shows you the color of the material involved. An interesting feature that I've added that's kind of unusual is that you can actually assign materials to a group. So with a group selected and you hit M, you can pick a color or whatever and assign it to all the objects in the group at once. So giving it this a nice purple color, all of the objects in the group have the material. Now the purpose of materials and plasticity is not to create real renders. I mean, you should export your asset to Blender or Keyshot or a game engine to make a real render. But the goal of having materials in plasticity is to help with the design. So turning off render mode, in normal mode there are different matte caps you can use to better understand your shape and check the curvature of your object. And that's been around for a little while. But I've added 3 new modes that allow you to, I think, make better models. So the first one is a kind of colorless matte cap that shows the color of the material you've assigned. This can be great just to see, to keep scenes that are complex a bit organized and see at a glance group membership. The second one I've added is a kind of silhouette check. This is familiar to users of ZBrush. It's just a black material and it allows you to kind of quickly at a glance see if you like the silhouette of the object that you're making. And the final one is a colored silhouette. So if I turn off edges, for example, it allows you to see kind of the visual breakup of the object that you're working on. And this can be useful just to check if you are pleased with the design you're working on or not. Anyway, as usual, all these features are in beta, and so there's lots of bugs and weird things that I need to fix, but I think they can be useful already for modeling slightly more complex scenes than before. So anyway, give it a try and let me know what you think. You can send me an email to join the Discord, and yeah, have fun.